Good day, and I can't wait to share with you this steaming pile of dog poo called $110 every 10 minutes playing new roulette system, because this is the 100 spin test where I take roulette strategies and deliberately play them poorly. There are too many distractions which prevent people from playing roulette perfectly. So the goal of this channel is to honestly see if certain flat betting strategies can deal with real-world distractions and human imperfection. To credit the channel owner, he quickly responded to critiques from his viewers and reissued his video without the bet nullification when the stupidity of this bet was brought to his attention. I'll still test the strategy as he originally presented it to show the wastefulness of covering all numbers. Today's test strategy is from a June 3, 2024 YouTube video by Bet with Mo, not to be confused with Lunch Money Mo, Pensacola Mo, or Mo Howard from the Three Stooges. He ambitiously titled it $110 every 10 minutes playing new roulette system, but to me it looks like a simple 4 double street bet, with both the 1 to 18 and 19 to 36 covered, so it looks like you're winning while you're losing. Since I play online, I try to stick to the European game because it dominates with online casinos and it gives the presented strategy a better chance of success. However, my test table will not allow more than 35 selected numbers, so I will use the American table instead. Anyhow, there are 24 winning numbers out of a possible 38, giving you a 63.2% likelihood of winning on each spin. Unfortunately, those pesky green numbers on the wheel get in the way, creating a house edge which varies between 2.70 to 7.69% depending on which wheel you play on, so a large number of consecutive unmodified bets can indeed drain a bankroll. Also, when you cover 36 numbers, you're just begging to have your chips scraped away even faster. To simplify things for analysis and scaling, I've reduced the unit size to $1, euro, or pound. To play this bet, place 2 units each on the 1 to 18 and 19 to 36, then 2 units on the middle dozen and finally 1 unit each on the 7 to 12 and 25 to 30 double streets. You will win 2 units if the ball lands between 7 and 30. You will lose 4 units if the ball lands between 1 and 6 or between 31 and 36, and you will lose 8 if it lands on 0 or 00. The payouts are shown in the lower left side and I've included a link to Jack Ace's bet analyzer in the description. The analyzer did not like this bet due to bet nullification and I've included a link to his video on that in the description.
As always, the chart below shows the progress of the strategy as misplayed and gives a hint at how volatile the bet is. Now let's speed things up and watch the progress. I'll be back at the end to summarize.
I will admit that I was a little bit harsh in my critique of the creator of the video that I pulled the strategy from. People should be able to assume that when they are seeking advice that the provider of that advice has some credibility. This person does not, and folks could lose money because some wanker wants YouTube clicks. It sucks that I have to remind people to not take advice, including my own, at face value. Test and verify repeatedly before risking your money. This was a weak, albeit predictable outcome. We got 58, 2-unit wins, 37, 4-unit losses, and 5, 8-unit losses. A reasonable expectation was 63, 2-unit wins, 32, 4-unit losses, and 5, 8-unit losses. I ran a few statistical tests on the results. The chi-square test indicated that these results were likely random. The average number of spins before we got a hit was 1.6 with a standard deviation of 0.9. That means it took 1 to 3 spins to get a win 65% of the time and 4 spins or less 95% of the time. The maximum number of consecutive wins and losses was 9. I ran a few statistical tests on the results. The chi-square test indicated that these results were likely random. The average number of spins before we got a hit was 1.6 with a standard deviation of 0.9. That means it took 1 to 3 spins to get a win 65% of the time and 4 spins or less 95% of the time. The maximum number of consecutive wins and losses was 9. The 9-loss streak was an outlier statistically speaking, but the ball has no memory and that streak would have buried somebody martingaling.
Keep in mind that casinos are not there to make you rich. So test strategies on a simulator and read the critiques of any strategy that you are planning to use. Also, all roulette players should remember that no system works all the time and some don't work at all. Adjust your risk level accordingly. Good luck until the next time.